Laker Nation, it's finally that time of year again, and guess what? Thanks to Mother Nature, the entire high school and middle school are out. I'm pretty sure everyone is happy about this winter arrangement. Hey everyone, I'm Alex Olin.
And I'm Selena Eric. And coming up on this week's show, we show you guys a sneak peek on holiday projects and riveting packages. So let's get started. The folks at the Calloway County Youth Service Centers hope you'll pick a few donation items for this year's Santa project. It's called Fill the Sleigh for Calloway. The Family Resource Centers are teaming up with the local sheriff's office to collect items for the annual Holiday Assistance Program.
Last year in our district, we served 964 kids, and that, I forget the number of families, but it was a large number of families, but 964 individual kids that our project served. And again, that was everything from birth through the 12th grade.
So we've got several things going here at the high school. We have a teen tree here at the harbor that anyone can bring in items and donate anything that a teen would like, boy or girl. We have some of our clubs that I think may still need some. The students may need some service points, and we kind of work with sponsors with that, and they can purchase things and then they can get their service points through helping us also. Another thing we have in our school in the lounge, we have a kind of a teen tree there too for our teachers. There are just items listed on there that they can pick up and buy something and then return it to us. And then when we're filling the boxes at the Santa Project, the fun things start going in, then we have a lot of things for our teens.
If you're planning on participating in this Yuletide event, you might just want to know what kind of items are needed. These include new clothes, new toys that are unwrapped, gift cards, and teenage gifts. The drop-off locations are at the Calloway County Middle School or the Calloway County Sheriff's Office. The items needed to be dropped off before December 10th.
Every year in America, 1 million people suffer a heart attack. But what if someone is having a heart attack right here on campus? Fortunately, there are AED devices in our building, and in the past week, Miss Tina Ryan has been working hard training folks on how to use this equipment.
Be sure emergency medical services have been called.
We have been training for the last 2 days, and what we train is CPR AED, which is automated external defibrillator, and first aid. You actually do not have to be certified in an AED. You have to be certified in CPR. And then, because the AEDs are very simple to use, once you turn them on, they basically tell you every step of the way.
Pad exactly as shown in the picture.
Yes, the AED is a program that we have at our school, and we have AEDs in every one of our schools. It is required that we have 2 people in each building that are trained in this, and all coaches are trained also. Actually had to be used a couple of times in our school system at sporting events. One was at a football game. So, I mean, it's been a great program for our school. So we believe in them very much.
Our thanks to producer Lucas Reck for that story. By the way, 32 people across the school district received that AED training.
Still to come on this special snowbound edition of Laker TV, a look at how ILPs are helping students plan for their future.
And we'll find out what's cooking in the CCHS Food Lab. Stick around, we'll be right back.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
For most teens, it's a challenge trying to figure out what direction they should take after high school. Students in Kentucky are logging on to find education and career guidance. Reporter Jake Barnett explores how students are working on their individual learning plans, otherwise known as the ILP.
I know that LLP has been around for a while. Have they made any changes to the website?
The ILP, the first year for the ILP here in Calloway County was 2006, and just this year they have made some updates to the student system, which is a little different approach. So the students are getting adjusted to that at this time, but I do think the improvements are very helpful and useful.
Though some changes have been made to the ILP, Hannah Bourne has found some top choices that she likes.
I had a lot of different choices, but the main one I liked was the psychologist.
Some students don't care and just rush through their ILP, but Miss Wilson says she is working one-on-one with students to make sure all their information is correct.
But we are working very individually with all of the freshmen, reviewing their ILPs and the information that they've maintained.
I have found one freshman who says she wants to know what is right for her.
I take my time and read what it says, and that way I know that I'm doing it right.
Ms. Wilson hopes that the Calloway County schools will continue to use the ILP program.
I hope so, because it is an easy way for students to learn more about careers that align with their interest, so that they do pursue a career that they'll be happy with.
For LakerTV, I'm Jake Burnett.
On October 30th, I visit Ms. Ernstberger's 4th block food and nutrition class where they prepared chocolate meringue pie. I got the opportunity to speak to Cody Dimas and Ethan Fagan about their favorite dishes and more. What are you guys preparing today?
Chocolate meringue pie.
And what has been your favorite meal thus far?
The earthquake cookies.
And what do you like about them?
They're chocolate.
And what's your favorite part about this class?
The food.
Could you see yourself doing this in the near future?
Definitely. It's really fun and I love doing it.
For the ingredients to be so simple, the results were phenomenal. For LakerTV, I'm Naima Brown.
There's still more to come on LakerTV. Going into the break, we'll take a look at a special musical visitor that came to Miss DeVos's French class.
Michael Stenier is a singer from Belgium who was invited to MSU as part of an artistic talent program that brings artistic talent from other countries here to the U.S. Miss DeVos invited him here to see CHS to perform for her 2nd block French class.
I don't see you on your lips.
We hope to see more artistic talents like Mr. Stenier's at CCHS in the near future.
1 in 5 Kentucky teens admit to having abused prescription drugs. Kentucky's overdose death rate is the 3rd highest in the nation. Visit the Kentucky Attorney General's website, ag.kentucky.gov, to learn more about the dangers of prescription drug abuse.
Welcome back. The class of 2014 is selling candy cane candygrams next week during both lunches. You can buy a candygram for your friend, sweetheart, or secret Santa for just $1. The candygrams will be delivered during 4th block on December 19th. Help support the senior class and buy a candygram.
If you're interested in being a part of how this year's prom looks, sounds like you need to sign up for the prom committee. The committee form is located in Miss Lovelace's room, so pick up a form as soon as possible.
All members of the FFA are invited to the FFA Christmas party on Thursday, December 12th at 6 p.m. Remember to sign up with Mr. Sampson or Mr. Falwell if you want to go. The party will also serve as a community service project, so bring a gift for a resident at a local nursing home if you plan on attending the party.
Every child knows the classic childhood story of Mary Poppins, but what's the backstory behind it? This upcoming movie, Saving Mr. Banks, shows the author of Mary Poppins meeting the filmmaker Walt Disney during her fight against making her novel into a movie. Reporter Will Van Horn takes us in this enchanting world of childhood movies.
Winds in the east, mist coming in, like something is brewing, about to begin.
What a better way to start the holiday season with a new Disney film. Saving Mr. Banks is the untold story of how the legendary Mary Poppins movie came into production.
I think it's wonderful. I love to see all the special effects and things like that and how they did it back then as compared to now.
Saving Mr. Banks is scheduled to be released next week on Friday the 13th.
It's your father.
You don't know what she means to me.
I won't disappoint you. I swear, every time a person walks into a movie house, they will rejoice. Don't you want to finish the story?
Musical tale of Mary Poppins, you might just be interested in checking the Saving Mr. Banks Disney movie out at the theaters. The opening night premiere is December 13th. Well, that's all, folks. We hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving break, and now we get an early Christmas present with this long weekend.
Well, this week's show has been a rather special television edition. Not only are we out of school, but this hasn't even been aired for the high schoolers. But stay tuned for next week's Laker show. We'll see you next week.